Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath381.
FamilyMath381. So yesterday I saw a neat tweet from Steven Storgatz about a new book. And the book is by Barry Mazur and William Stein, and it's called Prime Numbers and the Riemann Hypothesis. And you guys have heard a little bit about Barry Mazur before. Do you remember where you saw Barry Mazur?
That mathematical fable, the blob Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, what was he talking about there?
If you can do the Pythagorean theorem, like how to do the Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, so he had a good, a really cool video that we saw and studied about the Pythagorean theorem, and called the blob Pythagorean theorem. So that was actually a pretty fun one. He's a professor at Harvard. I don't know who William Stein is, unfortunately. But the book is called Prime Numbers and the Riemann Hypothesis, and you know what prime numbers are. What are they?
Yeah, they're numbers that their only divisors are one in itself.
Yeah, more than just numbers, though.
Integers.
Yeah, special kinds of integers.
I think positive integers.
Yeah, positive integers. So that's nice, and the Riemann hypothesis is something that you probably have not heard of before, but the reason I put these shapes out here on the table is this is where most people hear about Riemann for the first time. He's a mathematician. And he, usually when you hear his name for the first time, you hear it in calculus, where the idea for trying to find the area of a triangle, if you don't know the area of a triangle, what do you know? Well, you know the area of rectangles, so you try to approximate the triangle by rectangles, and then make the rectangles smaller and smaller until they look just like the triangle, and that's called a Riemann sum. So that's where people hear about Riemann, usually for the first time, but we studied many different things. So we looked at the table of contents of this book about prime numbers, and we haven't even read anything in it yet. You just picked, each of you picked something out of the table of contents. What did you pick?
Questions about primes.
Questions about primes, and what did you pick?
Music files and prime numbers.
Music files and prime numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at those two sections.
Yep.
And see what they talk about, and then we'll come back and talk about each one of them, okay?
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.